Hi friends, this is Cole Chance at YOGATX. Thank you for unrolling your mat with me today. And we're going to do some meditation and some restorative yoga to try to combat some of that go, go, go and the stress that comes from that. It's hard in our culture not to be busy all the time. And we kind of pride ourselves in being busy almost. And we need to really back off and take time for self-care. It's very, very important for so many different reasons, physical, mental, spiritual. So let's take some time for that today. Go ahead and start seated. Take the hands to the knees. I'm placing mine palms down. You can place yours palms up. Roll the shoulder blades onto the back. So from shoulder to shoulder, you're spreading and finding some width for your heart. You have a natural curve in the low back. Inhale all the way down into the pit of the belly. And exhale through the lips. And again. So we're just starting to come from head down into the body. So begin to focus on the breath. Give it some attention. Luckily, we don't have to think about it to breathe, but right now we do want to focus our attention on it because we want to shut off everything else. Our mind tells us stories after story after story, or makes to-do lists, and so much is going on. I think we have something like 70,000 thoughts a day or something wild like that. So we need to reel it in, bring it back in, come back to center. When you find your mind starts to tiptoe away, just come back and begin again. Yoga meditation is a practice of always beginning again. No judgment, just start anew. When you inhale, know that you're inhaling. And when you exhale, know that you are exhaling. Simple as that. When you go away, just come back and begin again. Come back to the breath. Slowly open barely your eyes. You just want to be able to see a little bit about what you're doing. We're going to come onto the back. So we're keeping that internal awareness. Roll down into the back. Bring the knees into the chest. And we're just going to move ever so slowly with that awareness. And take reclining pigeon. Take the right sole of the foot on the ground. The left ankle crosses over and pull in behind the thigh or in front of the knee. Come back to the breath. Come back to center. Come back to now. Drop the right foot. We're going to cross the left leg over like you're sitting in a chair. Send the hips to the left. Drop the knees to the right. Maybe you turn your head to the left. Somewhere relaxing. Nothing jarring. You want full freedom of breath. Just a gentle opening. Notice where your thoughts are. A constant practice of coming back to center. Some people like to visualize the breath. Maybe add a color to it. Maybe it's a green light, a white light. Visualizing it going up and down. Sometimes I like to count the breath or just say inhale, exhale. These are just different things you can do to stay with the breath. Come back to center. Bring knees into the chest, rock side to side. Drop left sole of foot, cross right, ankle over, pull in, recline, pigeon. Find stillness and begin again. Inhale. Exhale. So we can't breathe in the past or breathe in the future. We can only breathe in the present moment. So it's so important to grab hold of that. Kind of like a life raft, right there in the middle of what's actually happening. Can analyze the past or stress about the future. The only thing that's real is right now. It can sound cliche sometimes, but truly a lot of our suffering is based on things that aren't even happening. Plant the foot down, cross the right leg over. Send the hips to the right. Knees down to the left. If this twist is too much, you can just stack one knee on top of the other. But do open up the right arm into a T. Get a little heart opening pec stretch here. Where's your thoughts? Where's your mind? Come back to center. Bring knees into chest, rock side to side. Extend legs and arms long. Then move the feet over to the left, cross the right leg over. Then move the torso, grab the right arm with the left wrist. So we're in a kind of a banana shape here. Lateral stretch on the whole right side of the body. Come back into breath. Noticing sensations in the body. Keep it all the focus internal. Pulses in the body, sensations, watching the mind. So no judgment when the thoughts wander. That's what the brain does, it thinks. But just keep redirecting it and begin again. Let's switch sides. So just kind of walk the feet over. Grab the left wrist with the right arm. Torso comes to the right. So do the legs. The left foot crosses over the right. Banana or half moon shape. Come back to the breath. A lot of times they call it puppy mind or monkey mind. Very fitting. Very easy. All of a sudden, we're thinking about something completely unrelated. But you just get in the practice of noticing it, label it thinking, and come back. I think it's supposed to get easier eventually. Come back to center. Spread legs long, roll shoulder blades onto the back. Palms are facing up. Feet are splaying open. Feel the earth come up to support you. Put the focus on your toes. Maybe feel tingling or sensation, some energy in the toes, maybe a swirling energy, circular energy. And then into your feet, maybe you bring a color to it. So maybe it's blue, this blue energy swirling around the ankles, swirling around the feet, and then coming up the calves. Bring the attention to your calves. And then around the knees, and the blue swirls of energy are now going around your knees and then up your quads and your hamstrings. Coming up both legs and then encircling the hips. The hips and the glutes, the hip points and the low belly, blue circle of light, warm, tingling energy coming up around the rib cage. Maybe you can feel it in the rib cage, in the heart space. And then also the fingers. Now the fingers, blue energy, blue light in the fingers and the wrist, and swirling up the arms, around the shoulders, meeting that energy in the heart space, and then circling around the neck and in the head. And now you have a blue light all around your body, maybe circling the whole body. Maybe every time you take an inhale, it gets brighter and it expands. And then an exhale, it gets softer. And then an inhale, that blue light gets brighter and expands away from your body. And an exhale comes back to center. A couple more rounds of breath. Feeling supported by the earth, by the ground, feeling the weight of your body. I'm going to leave you here to soak in this goodness and take as much time as you have available, maybe even longer than that. Take time for yourself, and thank you for taking time for yourself today, and thank yourself for the same. Sending lots of love from everyone here at YOGATX. Namaste.